Welcome back, toy fans, to episode 139 of Reynolds Reviews. And on today's episode, 2 awesome mask pickups and a very touching gift. Cue the march. Welcome back, everyone. Now, like I said in the intro, today we're going to take a look at 2 pretty awesome mask pickups, but also one very, very touching gift. Now, there's actually 2 gifts, but one in particular is just heartwarming. The mask items is something that I've been trying to put into my collection for a while, but not being able to. But once again, I've had the assistance of Antonio. Now, you'll remember Antonio from a previous video. He was the guy who was very, very generous and sent me the boxed Meteor and boxed Bullet as well. He's helped me out once again and allowed me to add something awesome to my collection. So let's jump straight in and take a look. Okay, so we're going to start with the gifts, and these are from Tarrant Ellis. Now, I met Tarrant through the Mask UK Facebook group. Lovely guy, helps me a lot, and we actually help run together now that group. Absolutely fantastic guy. We speak quite a lot, and a few weeks ago he sent me these. Now, I have just undone the edge of the packaging just to save time, but let's open this and see what Tarrant has sent us. And there we go. So, can't get it all on camera, but Tarrant has sent us a lovely mask action book. Look at that. Still got a WH Smith sticker on it. I'm going to lay these out and we'll get them better on camera in a second, but yeah, that is awesome. So we're going to take a good look at that in a second. Thank you, Tarrant. But I've said before in previous videos, whenever I get gifts, these items are already amazing, but when they are sent as a gift, they take on that extra special meaning. So when you look at them in your collection, they mean just that little bit more. Well, I'm not sure that sentence has ever been more true than it is with this next item. Now, I know what this next item is, but I've not actually looked at it properly yet. So let's have a look. Oh, it's under there. And there we go. Now, as you can see, this is a customised Star Wars figure just for me. Now, Tarrant has a little boy called Logan. And Logan, with the help of his dad, has customised me my very own Star Wars figure. So this is me as a Sith, so Darth Reynolds, if you will. And look at how awesome that is. And Logan did this for me with the help of his dad. And how awesome does it look? I've got my beard, my moustache. He's even given me hair. Thank you, Logan, for giving me hair. I don't have much of that these days, but look at this. I've even got my very own retractable lightsaber. Look at that. Wow, awesome. I've got my Sith cape, soft goods. I mean, how awesome is this figure? Wow. So thank you so much, Logan. I absolutely love that. And you know what? If this wasn't touching enough, everyone, just as I received this, Tarrant sent me something else. Check this out.
I hope you like your custom figure, Luke.
I mean, how heartwarming is that? So, Logan, thank you so much, buddy. I absolutely love this guy. He will be taking pride of place in my loose collection, in my display. I've already got a space ready for him. Let me put the lightsaber back in. There we go. I absolutely love him. And you will see him in my collection at the end of this video. So, thank you so much, buddy. I am absolutely made up with this guy. He looks awesome. Look at the detail, man. So good. Okay, so let's take a look at the book. Okay, so here's the action book that Tarrant sent us. It's even got, look, the WH Smith sticker still on it. So let's take a quick look at this. Now, I've never had one of these, so I'm really excited to have a look at this. We've got Firefly on the front, Vampire, and Matt Tracker in his Volcano outfit. Let's take a quick look. Okay, so we've obviously got some comic book stories. We've got Vampire and Floyd Malloy there. So we've got some comic stories. These look awesome. Oh, we've got some fans' pictures. More stories, black and white now though. The artwork is fantastic. I just love these, takes me straight back. Oh, we've got a quiz. Shall we pick a question out? Which Venom character has a twin brother? Ooh, I'm going to go with Miles Mayhem on that one. You call Maximus Mayhem, is it? Sure it is. We've got a quiz. More stories. This is awesome. We've got more fans' pictures, coloured ones this time. Oh, look at that. We've got some vehicle bios. So we've got Firecracker and Stinger. Shall we see if we can read one of them? Let's read Stinger. So, the Venom GTO sports car which converts to an armoured tank driven by Bruno Shepard wearing Magna Beam mask. Stinger is armed with a front-mounted mortar, sniper scope cannons in the exhaust pipes and retractable wheel guns. The air blower becomes a radar scanner, the wheels convert to tank tracks, and the boot houses an extendable Stinger claw. Wow, that is awesome. And then we've got Firecracker, the same under there. We've got, I don't think I'll be able to get all this in the camera, but we've got the sayings of Bruce Sato. Now, if you watch Mask as a cartoon, you'll know that Bruce Sato comes out with like crazy sayings, like almost like riddles. Confuses everybody, and the only person that ever knows what he's trying to say is Matt Tracker, and the riddle always seems to solve the Venom plan.
Wait, an object need not look like a fish to smell like one. Say what?
So let's just pick one at random. Person who make promise on hillside, him not on level. Oh my god, these are great. Spin it back round. Oh wow, we've got an Outlaw poster as well. Oh, look at that, that is awesome. I'm going to have an absolute blast going through that, Tarrant, so thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. That is awesome. Okay, so let's move on to the pickups. Okay, so the first pickup was a 1986 carded T-Bob and Scott Tracker. Now this is the carded version. You can get it boxed as well. Now the boxed version you were more likely to see in the UK. The carded version you were more likely to see in the US. But you could get both over here. But yeah, the most common one in the UK was the boxed version. And as you can see, it is a little bit worse for wear, but I paid a very good price for this, so the price did reflect the condition, so I was quite happy to pick it up. Now, not everyone's favourite T-Bob and Scott, but I think essential for any mask collection. We've even got the original Toys R Us sticker on there. Look, $3.97 originally, and I had to pick this up when I got the chance. I'll just turn it around. It just explains to us how T-Bob transforms. You see there, not cartoon accurate, very different to how it was on the cartoon, but pushes down, so it's like almost like a trike. Scott would stand on the back, as you can see just there. But when I got a chance to get this for the price, I had to pick it up, and it will display great in a acrylic case. Now, I've actually got some spare acrylic cases, but what I didn't realise until I tried to put it in there was the mask card backs are about half a centimetre taller than the Star Wars one, so it doesn't actually fit in a standard case. But I think GW Acrylic do mask cases, don't they, for specific carded mask figures, so they must be slightly taller, but really pleased with this. But I want to ask your help, the viewers, on something, because now when I bought this, like I said, the price did reflect the condition, but also the seller did tell me that the plastic is coming away. Now, he assures me that this is the original Scott and T-Bob that was in this packaging, so that hasn't been changed. But when he said that the plastic was coming away, I thought he meant over time that the glue, like Star Wars figures do, the glue had perished along the flat edge, and the flat edge had started coming off the cardboard. Well, it turns out when it arrived, it's actually been cut. So the plastic has been opened, so the flat side of the plastic is still attached to the card, but if you can just see, look, it's been cut. Now, the idea was, I thought to myself, well, I'll just reseal it and then display it when I get it. But I assumed I would have a flat edge to work with. I've got some clear glue, and I thought a little bit of clear glue down that flat edge and it will just reseal. But now, because it's been cut, I've only got a sharp edge to deal with. So just jump in the comments and let me know, how can I reseal that when I've only got a sharp edge? I've got nothing really to put any glue on. I'm not quite sure how I'd reseal it. I mean, to be fair, it'll still sit fine in a case. As you can see, it sits okay. But I'd like to seal it if I can. So jump in the comments and tell me, have you got any ways where I can seal that without it obviously looking like it's been resealed? But yeah, really pleased to get that in my collection though. Like I say, not everyone's favourite, but for the price I paid, I only paid £25 for this, and I just felt I had to pick it up for that price. So really pleased with my carded T-Bob and Scott Tracker, and they'll be going nicely into my collection. But the pick of the pickups, if that makes any sense, is the next one, so let's go take a look. Okay, and this is the second pickup, and this is pretty special. I got butterflies when I realised that I'd got it. A very, very good friend of mine on the channel in Antonio. You may remember Antonio. Like I said earlier in the video, he sent me the Boxed Bullet and Meteor only a few weeks ago. Well, he got back in touch not long after that and said that he was going back to the same shop where he picked those up. He sent me some pictures of what mask stuff they still had, and this caught my eye straight away. It was already at an amazing price, and Antonio was even good enough to get me a little bit more off it as well. So this is very special. We're going to get it opened and see what I've got. And here we go. So as you can see, Antonio was very, very kind and picked up for me Miles Mayhem on his Venom's Revenge action pack card. And this is the first mock mask figure I've ever had. I mean, it's about as good as you're ever going to get. He even picked up an acrylic case for me to transport it in so it doesn't get damaged. But look at that. So, I mean, the card is virtually blemish free. I mean, maybe a mark on that corner, but the bubble is as clear as you're going to get. Still got its original price sticker on it and unpunched as well. I mean, I could not believe it when he sent me the pictures and said that he felt he could get me an even better deal. Now, this was already at a great price. And he said to me, look, I know the owner of the shop. I think I could probably get a little bit more off for you. And he was able to do that. Now, I'm going to tell you what I paid for this. Now, obviously, I paid him also for postage and the acrylic case, which pushed the price up a bit. But for the figure itself, I paid £55. Now, that's around $63. Now, you never, ever get them at that price. And I mean, not only do you not get them at that price, but mint on card, unpunched, just, they never go for that sort of money. So I just felt I had to do it. Let's just take a look at the back. So as you can see, just goes through all his equipment, how it works. But that is absolutely amazing. I'm going to get out of the case and just take a closer look. And there we go. Now look at that. So like I said, original price ticket, $3.99, unpunched. Now I don't want to handle this very much because I've never had a mock figure quite like this. I've got Miles Mayhem, all his equipment, mask there. I mean, to me, like I said, there's a tiny little issue with that corner, just curling up a little bit, tiny bit of creasing on that corner, but other than that, this card is absolutely minty. Let's take another look on the back. There we go, 1985, proof of purchase there. I mean, my God, I could not believe it when I saw the price for this, and even more so when Antonio got a little bit more off for me. He was good enough then to pick up a case for me, get it posted off, and it arrived. And I mean, this is just something so special to me. Never thought I would have anything like this in my collection. I hope I pick up a few more, but for that price, I think the cheapest I've seen them go recently in the UK was around 150. So I think this worked out in the end at around 75 with everything in. So half the price, and I just could not say no to it. So thank you again, Antonio, for doing this for me. I absolutely love it, buddy. Can't believe I've got this in my collection. Really appreciate it. You know, you've helped me so much recently, and some of the generous gifts you've sent as well. You know, I cannot thank you enough for this. But my God, I mean, just look at the artwork. The artwork there is amazing. I've got butterflies just looking at it now. I'm going to get it back in its case because I don't want to handle it anymore. And there we go, everyone, everything back on the table, and I think you'll agree, not a bad couple of weeks. I mean, my God, I've been so lucky. I just want to say another big thank you to Tarrant for the Mask Action book. Love that, Tarrant. I'm going to have a blast going through that, looking at the activities and reading some of the comic stories, and more Bruce Sato, more Bruce Sato quotes as well. I think that will be interesting. But massive thank you to Logan. Logan, if you're watching, I love this guy so much. I've got a space all ready for him in my collection. He is awesome. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, absolutely love him. He's probably my favourite figure now. Then, of course, we've got Carded T-Bob and Scott. Again, jump in the comments if you think you know how I can secure that. Please let me know, because I'm not quite sure how to do that now without a flat edge to work with. But very, very happy with the price I paid for that. But, of course, the star of the show, when it comes to the mass pickups, is my Miles Mayhem Venom's Revenge mock action pack, and I've got Antonio. Again, Antonio, thank you so much. I've got you to thank for this. Not only were you good enough to source it for me, get in touch, get a little bit of money off it for me, and then go to the effort of putting it in an acrylic case so it didn't get damaged in transit. Cannot thank you enough for that. That represents something I never, ever thought I would own in my mask collection. Hopefully I'll get some more, but for the price, I just couldn't say no to it. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Okay, there you go, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. If you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and giving me a shot. I hope you'll consider leaving a like and subscribing. And if you're one of my existing viewers and existing subscribers, I know I say it all the time, but I really do appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Leave any comments or questions in the comment section below. I always try to read everyone's comments and get back to everybody. And as always, keep collecting. I'll see you next time.
If a fish flies, look not for a fish, but a bird inside.